Quick little update video. Crankymotorsports garage and Sears Suburban Backyard Tractor Club Northeast. What I'm working on here is an Onan BFMS. I mentioned it in my previous video. Basically, the air cleaner screws that hold the air cleaner onto the carburetor had fallen out and gone down the intake, and one had lodged behind each intake valve and kept them open. Didn't damage the valve seats or the valves, but the screws were obviously really mangled and it was throwing sparks out the exhaust. Luckily, the valves don't open far enough for the head of the screw to let it go through and jam against the piston head. So the heads were still good, the pistons were still good. One of the cylinders has a little scoring on the bottom of it, but I previously had this motor in my Mighty Mongrel Part 2, which was a 69 Suburban 12 that I had stuck an Onan in. And it ran great, it didn't smoke or anything. So even though it's got a little bit of, it kind of looks like some of the hardening has come off the bottom of the cylinder from it sitting a long time. I'll put a picture up on it another time on another video, but basically I just took the heads off of it. I cleaned up the gasket surface on the head and on the block itself. I wire brushed everything with a brass brush, and I'm putting it back together right now, torquing the heads back on. I have new intake gaskets, new carburetor base gaskets for this. This motor's going to run. I have the carb, I have all the tins and everything for it. This motor's going to run again. It's going to run great. Not exactly sure what I'm going to put it in yet, but I'll get it up and running. It'll get stored for now. But just to show you guys how crummy it is when you're trying to move and your toolbox is in storage at your parents' house. This is what I've stooped to work on this tractor. These crummy, this is my truck toolbox that's behind my seat. It's really my backup to my backup tool set because I have another tool set in the bed of my truck. But these are my tools that I keep behind the seat. If somebody else ever breaks down, I'd let them use them, and if I didn't get them back, it's a $20 tool set. But that's what I'm using to work on the tractor. This is my high-tech seat, which is a spool of coax cable for TV. And my workbench right now is a wooden barrel with a lid from a plastic tote on it. So I'm not living the dream right now, except for the fact I get to work on Onans, and I love Onans. For all you guys that hate Onans, send them all to me. I love Onans. I can always make them run with very minimal parts. Head gaskets and all the carb gaskets and everything on this was like 33 bucks shipped to my house, and I'll have this running in no time. So look forward to a new video, hopefully in the next few days, at least, of this thing popping. I have the exhaust, I have the muffler for it, but I don't have the pipes. There's the muffler. I don't have the pipes that come off of the exhaust port, so I got to kind of rig something up for now, but this will be running probably this week. So catch you guys later.